Welcome to NSL6.
Is just gonna attack now. Yeah, so does we have to stop him. Oh no. Okay, so we only get
He's over now.
We're gonna go not protected right now. There's
Oh my god! Look, Blaze, look away!
This is Pearls in the clock. It said you better move out before this has to finish because otherwise I'm gonna start building stores and suns and then you're not getting out of it.
Oh no! Oh no! You were!
Terry needs to siege things up. You can't just walk things in there. Okay, it does pull back. Oh my god, so many mines based, so much damage. Well, never mind about it being a perilous disaster. Look.
Welcome to NSL6.
Welcome to NSL6.
All right. Well, hello. Welcome back. We have yet another epic series for you today. I am really excited. And once again, joining me, we have none other than AKE3 and the meme master himself, Escalade.
Hello.
Hello, nice presentation.
All right. Thank you guys for joining me again. The series we cast earlier this afternoon was a lot of fun. So I'm totally stoked.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, we have I believe this is a PVT, TVP, Protoss and Terran for this first game. And before we start, I am getting, because I didn't do this, I am going to go ahead and get the scoreboard all set up. We are going to be casting none other than Zell Unique and Lamb to kick this off. I can't hype up Zell Unique enough. But do y'all know anything about Lamb? Because I don't really know Lamb very well.
I've seen him play versus Shimmer earlier this season. Lem is was also in my team in last CPL. He's usually top tier 3, so we'll see what he brings us for us this
Nice.
afternoon.
Yeah, I played against him in NWL. He's a very standard and solid player, it seems like. But I mean, I've played I casted his PPT versus Redmond, and I mean, he's still. I feel like his macro sometimes is great and sometimes it's not. But I don't know. Do you think that's a fair assessment?
Well, probably this is all we are struggling when we're a lower ranked player. We
That's
have
fair.
some good days and some bad days. So
Yeah.
let's hope.
That
Let's
is
see
totally
what
fair.
it's gonna be.
All right. And I know Zell Unique is playing for the Loveboat. Cool.
All I know about Zel Unique is that he's from Croatia and is friend with LT Shafto. That's mostly about it. I'm not sure I catch one of his games, so it will be fantastic to cast one of his.
I have. You know what? I know. I've played a lot with Zell Unique and CPL9. Like we were in the same team in preseason, and we've played against each other in the regular season a lot. I think like half of my games are against him. So I have a lot of experience with this playstyle, and Zell Unique sometimes does like. I think one of his kind of like signature things is his tactics. He does some really just absurd off the wall tactics, and I use that word very choicely and not in a negative way. A friend of mine shared a quote with me today that if you don't attempt the absurd, you can't achieve the impossible. So he does some different tactics that when he pulls them off, they're just amazing. They're amazing and
Nice.
brilliant. So he's definitely a very like tactic player.
Very nice. Well, honestly, I wish I knew more about both these non-players, but they are fairly newer. They're not the newest members to NOM, but I still haven't gotten a chance to really get to know them a whole lot, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to seeing how they both are going to be playing. It's nice to see another fellow brother Taryn, of course, as always. And also Lamb playing the Protoss.
Yeah, I'm
and the
rooting
Protoss
for them.
struggle.
I'm rooting for them. You're rooting for Zell. That's about it.
And either way, I'm gonna be happy because the Nom is gonna win. So
I've played against both players. Lamb is a very solid player. I would say him and I are very evenly matched, and and of course, like I have a lot of I consider Zell a friend, and so I hype him up a lot, but I'm kind of biased because I think he's a really cool player and a really cool person. But
cool.
I'm excited for both of these, to be honest with you.
Awesome. This should be some good matches, no doubt.
All right, and at the beginning, we are on none other than 76. So this is going to be quite a game, I feel like.
76 week.
Okay.
Brave Terrans for signing up. I'm interested to see the strategies that will come to the table from both sides, actually. This is a hard map for Protoss in this matchup, too. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I think Protoss have the advantage since Terran cannot go mech, kind of, unless they're going dropship or something. So you do what? You do portrait, or you drop. I'm not sure what the strat for Terrans. Oh, and at the bottom right we got Zal Unique as the Peach Terran. And I'm not sure he knows about the mining, about the mineral there, because he sent all his SV on the regular mineral patch. And at the top left, we got none other than Nam Lam, the yellow pros that is trying to go through the hidden base, and he's gonna make it. Yeah, barely, but
Alright,
he
made it through.
does.
Well done. Did he do that with one probe?
Yeah, you only
Okay,
need
well
one.
done. Nice. Thought you needed two.
No, just one, but it's tricky. You have to press stop sometimes, and yeah, it's not
Okay.
that easy to do.
Okay.
Requires some practice.
Now Lamb is playing for the Rockets Raiders and Unique is playing for Loveboat, correct?
Correct.
Exactly.
Alright.
So we got the regular block the ram tactic from Zal. And we got, will it be a 9 Nexus from Lamb? It seems he's waiting for the money, and yeah, 9 Nexus. There you go.
Okay, super fast Nexus.
This is not something you see a lot.
One thing I thought was cool on 76, do you see those little green patches on the ramp? Actually showed Terran how to do like a link tight / zealot tight wall. But I think he built his supply depot in a maybe slightly wrong spot, so I think his zealot actually might be able to slip through that crack. So his SUV gets through, so
Probably, yeah.
There's no proxy gates or anything like that, so it shouldn't matter too much in this situation.
Yeah, but you're still right, so it's still not good if, I mean, Lamb could abuse that.
That's basically the only thing that can make it up the ramp, right, is zealots and probes.
For pros, yeah, I don't think there's any other unit. I'm not sure if
DT's too
Templar.
big, right?
Yeah, DT are too big, but I'm not sure about High Templar.
Yeah, true.
Maybe they can, maybe they fit. Other than that,
not out either.
So Terran is going to get the first scout on a cross-spawn scout.
All right.
And it looks like, what is Protoss going to do? I'm not sure why that probe is going back.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same. Maybe a misclick or
maybe
he missed hotkeyed a unit or something, but he's going to send it back out.
oh,
We have a zealot first.
Zell is doing
SCV.
Zell is doing a factory first. I mean regular factory, so I'm not sure if he's aware that the ramp is for small units only. Oh, double.
Alright, double factory from Terran.
But he's not gonna be able to go down, so let's see.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's gonna be planning on doing like a dropship to like ferry his units out, or maybe just go for like a Vulture or Tank Goliath drop even, perhaps, something like that, or I'm interested to see what he does, or even just float the factories over to some point.
Yeah, probably he could just float. Does a Vulture can get out? We're about to find out.
I don't think the Vulture will make it up the ramp, so...
Oh, no.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's kind of got to wait for the dropship to get any damage done inside the Protoss base.
Yeah, I would cancel the machine shop and just leave the facts, the facts at the natural and...
One thing I was thinking you could do is probably make some tanks and try to get out on the map and wait for your dropship that way, and with the 2-fact, and then maybe you could put on some damage with the dropship, perhaps.
Yeah, could be. And as well, Lamb, I'm not sure he knows. He made a goons, and goons cannot go down the ramp. So, and range is almost done. He's gonna be able. He's gonna find out soon that he cannot go down.
Yeah, this is frustrating.
Yeah. I think both those players don't know about that map, so yeah.
A bit unfortunate, right?
It's always a pain in the you know where when you find out too late you cannot do regular stuff on that map.
Yeah.
Right, and unfortunately he's killing off the supply depot because he probably thinks that's what's blocking the vultures.
Yeah, you're right. I
That's
think
unfortunate.
so. He's gonna be one supply depot down for nothing once he realizes.
Okay, so Protoss is going to be going into like heavy tech. He's got the robotics bay, and the support bay, everything ready to go. He's even got the observer kind of making that first for safety. And he's got the double gas at his expansion, so he ought to be getting tons of gas for lots of reavers. I imagine he might just be going for a heavy reaver drop.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Maybe Lamb knows about it and he just made some safety goons to prepare for drop or stuff like that as well. Because he didn't try to go down the ramp, and Zell is trying his best, but he will not be able to.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's a way you can glitch that vulture down the ramp. There's got to be some way, right?
Probably something with the mine.
I
You
think
know,
this
like
is
the
gonna
mine
be
trick.
Yeah, maybe.
what he's gonna try and do is he's gonna try and get off of the back ramp here. I feel like this is probably the best he can do with this, but you know what? I like your thought, Escalade, about canceling the machine shop and just maybe going right into starport once you realize your vultures can't get down this ramp.
Yeah.
Because it's a very easily salvageable, and you put 4 vultures in a dropship and get it into a mineral line, and Protoss is shaking in their boots. So
That's true, and I think Protoss expansion doesn't really have too much.
Yeah, one
cannons,
cannon.
if any. So
One cannon's that's it. It cannot reinforce. So once that cannon is down, you kill the whole stuff, and that's it. Lamb is stuck on one base with only one gas.
yeah.
Tank drop could do some major damage.
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
right.
absolutely.
He could just squeeze in and drop right between the base near the Hyperion crystal formation and just leapfrog till he kills the Nexus.
Right, right.
And Lamb cannot do anything about it. I like T Vulture's dance. Yeah, like
cruising around.
Yeah, exactly.
Driver practicing.
So interesting. We got the Goliaths from Zell. Second one is on production. We got the siege tank upgrade on the way. +1 attack almost done.
I kind of actually like this for Terran now. He's got the double add-on, one in each kind of section there. And he could make tanks in order to just be defensive against these Reavers. Which I don't think he necessarily needs to like push anytime soon, but he's throwing down the starport there, so I'll kind of help him get some damage done. As long as it's 2-base Terran against 2-base Protoss, it's never really too scary. Although this expansion for Terran is a mineral only, but it's not the worst thing.
We got our starport building for the Terran. Lots of goons for Lamb, but he's not able to go down. He got a shuttle and Reaver. Reaver already on the shuttle. Second Reaver will be maxed out with Scarab.
Wouldn't it almost feels like this game, if you're playing as Protoss, you would want to do Nexus first on this map. Like,
yeah, I think it's safe versus Terran. Even with BBS, I think 12 Nexus is still the play to do.
Oh my goodness, that's spoken like a true gritty Protoss right there.
I mean, what can Terran do? Even with BBS, the ramp is so small. A few Zealots can hold it, and you can even go 12 Nexus, make
Giving me nightmares,
Forge.
Escalade.
Make a forge and make some cannons at the ramp, and that's it. You're safe. By the way,
Oh my
there's a
goodness.
river drop going on the
Double
right
reaver.
side. Yeah, double river.
This is
It's a
gonna
fast shuttle too.
not be
the
fun.
speed upgrade is done, so we can put on some harassment here.
Well, I take that back. If you're
Drop!
Oh, nice turret
Only-
placement. Oh, river goes down in the shuttle.
Oh, no target the SCV. Okay,
Oh, there,
not
one
bad.
big shot, maybe a second, not bad.
Could have been better, but he still did some damage.
Yeah, that was like the perfect spot for Zell Unique. He had just put that turret right there. Unfortunately for Lamb, flew right into that spot. But the idea with the double reaver there, I think he's still going to have more opportunities coming up.
But he did. So that drop, he built 2 reavers, but he only deployed 1. So he actually lost a shuttle and a reaver, which is
Yeah, that
a
was
lot of
little
resources.
painful.
I'm not sure it was worth it, but it is what it is.
It happens, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Zell doesn't know how it works to go to the item expansion and mine out the mineral there to a civil standing. But eventually I think he will just make a CC and float it there. And then he will realize there's a mineral patch in the middle, so we'll need a drop. A drop ship. We all make
Zell
that
Unique.
mistake.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
I like these mines that Zell Unique are throwing down in his main just to
Just to be safe,
provide
yeah.
a little bit extra safety. Yep.
I think while you have the Volter strapped, I think it's still it is a good idea. Oh, and we got the elevator tricks from Lamb.
Okay, starting to get his units out there on the map.
Yeah, it's gonna tax his APM, but you have to do it eventually. You can shift click when you do that. You put the units into the shuttle, then you shift click and drop at the where you want. So
Oh, that's some good advice.
you save some APM and.
I was curious, I'm wondering if Zell Unique is actually prepping to maybe move out here in a little bit. He does have his units pretty far forward.
Oh, you have 2 SCV on that drop ship on the right side. So he's gonna prepare to get to the hidden base. Once you drop them. And a shuttle with, again, double reverb from Lamb. Going from the left side this time. Probably gonna try to hit the natural.
Okay, well there are some spots here that are exposed from Terran.
Yeah,
I think
there's
coming
no
in from this
threat.
side, he might find a little bit more damage for sure. Here it comes along the bottom side.
No turret, no siege tank, siege.
Oh yeah, there's nothing there.
I think he should have put 1 reaver at the natural and go in with the other.
Oh, he is going to clear the whole line though, at least, and maybe
Yeah.
get another tank.
Nice.
Yep, a tank goes down.
That's good. Oh, he's lifting up his factory. Not sure why, but I think if he killed the supply depot there, yeah, he might. Oh, lost.
Ooh.
Nice
reaver.
mines.
That's
Those mines were
unfortunate.
clutch.
Nice.
Yeah,
Take it
Nice.
for now.
I
He
think
did
if
get
you,
pretty good damage.
I think if we would have dropped near the starport instead, killed the depot and the armory would have been a better idea at this stage of the game.
Right, I'm sure he maybe was planning on something like that. Unfortunately, he just landed it in the
And
perfect
Lamb-
spot for the mines.
Yeah, exactly. Lem killing the barrack of Zell, so he cannot make any more factories until he remake a barrack.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like Zell might be looking to take this center base here.
Oh, maybe.
Now that
Oh.
can be definitely a strong base for Terran if you can get that up and running. It's
But-
definitely a little bit of a pain having to ferry all your units in there, but
Terran going for the hidden base on the right. Eventually, might not. There we go.
Alright, he is going to take that base.
And
Protoss taking the top right also.
I think it's the play there.
Yeah,
You want,
Protoss is really doing a good job of his macro this game.
yeah, he's not floating that much money, just floating some gas, but his macro is pretty decent. You will need I think 4 shuttles. There we go. 2 Reaver, 2 Reaver. So you got 4 Reaver on the way on 2 shuttles.
Alright, I even see Storms in research that's almost finished. Some Storm drops could definitely be devastating at this point for Terran. Only 31 SCVs remaining.
Terran going into the middle.
That's like 1,000 minerals just flying around right there.
Yeah, if you put it that way, you're right.
Kind of a lot.
It's like 1,000 minerals and 400 gas.
In counting, right? For the cost for the Scarabs.
Yeah.
With the Scarab, you're right. Oh, the mine.
Oh.
Drop the Reaver. Oh,
my goodness.
Oh man.
Wow, nice defense.
Nice
from
mines. Oh
Damn.
man.
So those vultures that were stuck into the base paid off by themselves.
Right, it eventually turned out to work out for him.
Yeah, I mean, they were trapped, they didn't do much, but just laying down the mines, damn, it's saving 2 times already.
Incredible. I mean, that was really nice defense once again from Zelyunique.
Uh-huh.
Stopping double shuttles that time. Bree said, like 1,000 just floating around.
And gone.
Another
Yeah.
Reaver going down at the natural of Zell. But this time there's a turret. But the Reaver are gonna do a lot of damage, I'm pretty sure. Oh! Drop!
Oh, is he not able to drop
Oh,
it?
no!
Unfortunately, it doesn't unload. Oh no.
Rip.
Oh no.
Wow.
And luckily, Protoss has a pretty decent economy going for him, so he can.
Yeah,
move
it
forward
doesn't
to
really
set
matter
some
that
units
much.
here and there.
It doesn't really matter that much. I think he should go with the Arbiter tech and just recall out his army somewhere.
Yeah, always very frustrating losing those shuttles though, like that, no doubt.
Yeah.
I feel like carriers would also not be a bad transition here because Terran has most of Terran stuff doesn't shoot up, and B, Terran can't mobilize their factory units down this ramp, so they're stuck. So
Yeah.
Terran is disjointed right now.
And the Reaver drop again, but this time at the hidden natural with the wonky Scarab.
Oh man.
Why do Scarab have to be so bad?
Oh. Reaver is just
nice
such.
job.
It's like you don't have to have the best Reaver micro to get value out of a Reaver. It's just such a scary unit.
Yeah, it definitely can be. Nice job there, denying the third base. Again there from Lamb.
Sometimes a Reaver do a lot of damage, and sometimes it's flip the coin and they do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're behind if it was your main strat. So at this point of the game, it doesn't matter really much, but so the Terran is trying to move out. I bet. But again, we got some elevator trick from Lamb to get some more goon out on the map. But yeah, couriers there would be good.
I was lucky enough to experience carriers versus dragon. That was pretty cool. Dragon's super good player.
Yeah, he is. He's a fellow Canadian as well, I think.
Yes, indeed. Leader of NOS. I can verify that carriers are strong on this map.
Yeah, they're usually pretty strong, but on that map, I'm pretty sure it's really good.
Yeah. I would like to see Zillionique try to get some of these bases going. I know he's struggling here, but he's got to use those drop ships to kind of get some of these bases going. There he's going to unload them now.
Yeah, he's denying that base, which is pretty good.
Yeah, like once he gets this going, he's still in an okay spot because Protoss is kind of having the same issue where he's having a lot of trouble getting his units out of his base. I think once that Arbiter comes out, maybe that'll help out. But right now, the units out on the map seem fairly even as of right now, and Terran may just be going for a push. He might be able to get himself into a nice position.
Yeah, and Terran upgrade are pretty good right now, 2-2. So it's late. I mean, at 22 minutes in the game, but they still have a better upgrade than the Protoss right now.
I mean, it's weird to see, right? Because Protoss is maxed out and Terran isn't even close. But I mean, the units out on the map are fairly even since Protoss has so much in his main.
Well, but as you mentioned about the Protoss being, oh, we have a fight here.
Here we go.
I think he should siege them. Yeah, exactly. Let's go.
There you go. All right, pulling back. Good.
Yeah,
Getting
that
a
was
couple
really
good
nice
kills.
timing.
This
Zillionique.
So, I mean, you know, yes, Protoss has really high supply count, but in terms of usable army right now, Protoss has 60 probes and then like 50 supply worth of dragoons that he can't use.
Yeah,
and that
most
may
of the
become a problem.
Most of the dragon are trapped into his main, so.
Right, if those tanks find the right spot, it's going to be hard to engage them.
Mm-hmm. We are bringing a Templar.
Look down to push down with pure the goons only. He's got to be a little bit careful.
Siege.
Okay, he's not quite yet in siege mode, but here we are in siege.
Oh, nice.
Nice storm on top of the tanks, yeah.
He's gonna clear it, but he did some damage there.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, nice clear there from the Terran, but only 4 tanks remaining. I'm wondering what... Okay, he's got a nice bit of reinforcements, actually, so... This push could actually be really scary from Terran, despite the fact of being down in supply so much.
This is... But this supply count is more Terran favored, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and also Lem is mine out at the hidden base, so... Yep. There's a few probes trapped there if he doesn't transfer them with dropship, with shuttle, I mean.
Alright, here comes the push again. This is a really nice position for Terran to be in. If he can just cut off all these reinforcements from Protoss, then he's definitely going to be in a really nice spot.
Yeah.
He's even getting his bases going up behind this. Once he gets those gases going, it's going to be really helpful. A nice job there cleaning up that little bit of the Protoss army. Protoss gearing up to do maybe some drops on top of this Terran army, but there's so much Terran here pushing its way forward.
Only one zealot into that
man.
shuttle.
Couldn't even get a successful zealot bomb on that. That's unfortunate. And Terran, it looks... I don't know, man. This is looking really rough for the Protoss, and really good for Zell right now.
Yeah,
I agree. This is a nice position for Terran. He's got to be a little bit careful of counterattacks from this spot. But I mean, as long as he keeps reinforcing this position.
But the problem is, Terran cannot go up the ramp.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So yeah, he killed that Nexus that was about to mine out anyway. So... cannot do not that much more damage right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird place to be in for both
Yeah.
players.
But I mean, if Terran can get a bead on no, yeah, because even if they were to take out this Nexus over here at the right side of the map, it would still be the same situation. Yeah, Terra needs to find a way to get their units up into this main and continue putting on some critical pressure.
Yeah, I think as long as he keeps engaging this army, as long as Protoss keeps engaging this army, it's going to be good for Terran. But I think if Protoss sits back and just doesn't engage this army, maybe waits for like a recall, he could get himself into a nice spot because Protoss has so much minerals and gas banked up right now.
Yeah.
He's even got gateways in the top right going, which could help him eventually get us around, but he's going to run into the same issue with having to get those units out on the map. So unless he just does pure zealots, which could be actually strong as well to get us around.
Look at the zealots countering.
Okay, yeah, it is
I
going to be a
think-
zealot counter. Okay,
Yeah,
wow, then there's
I
nothing
think
back at home.
It could do some damage.
Yeah,
Only-
this is actually a really nice counterattack for Protoss.
Well,
Only
but if
two
these
tanks
zealots
there.
march into the main, okay, they'll do some damage here at the natural with some economic damage, but the moment they march into the main, they're toast.
Yeah,
We have two tanks sieging up here. Nice wall in from the Terran. Look at this. That is awesome.
nice wall in with the SCVs for sure. Tanks eventually going to clear up these zealots.
Yeah. Terran can infinitely heal. God damn it.
Oh, these zealots looking to get in, they almost get into the tank.
Okay, so we're just sieging there, containing the Protoss. Okay.
Yeah, Terran definitely needs to reinforce this position with some mines or something, because this attack could happen again over and over until he does, so...
Yeah, and Lam right now, he doesn't know about it, but Terran is mine out in the main, and the
He is
natural
mined
is
out.
about to mine out. So the only base mining is the hidden natural, and it's not even saturated. So technically, if he waits, it's about, oh, Terran pushing
go.
up the ram with dropship.
Oh,
I
got the
like-
double dropships.
Baiting these goons into the tank line.
Yeah. But the Reaver is gonna do some work there, so...
Comes another round of zealot counterattack on the right side.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is going to do with the Reaver into the shuttle. Yeah,
Oh,
he
they both go
wastes two
down
Reaver
right away.
for nothing.
And we're doing the good old
Oh,
zealot
the
bug
AI
out.
getting bugged out. There we go, getting on top of that tank.
That
Yeah.
takes me all the way back to the beginning days of StarCraft when you did the supply depot wall in front of your bunker.
Oh, the mine drag almost going down to take out those SCVs.
Nice
Just
cleanup
come to
here.
save the day.
And wow, Protoss still like trying to. It feels like they're trying to figure out how to break out of this.
Yeah.
Both
Also,
players have a huge bank.
But Lamb as well, and he is ahead on supplies.
Oh, there's the Stargates getting thrown
Three of
down.
them.
Ram is like, I'm sick of this.
Yeah, let's
this map
go.
getting my units stuck in my base. I'm just gonna make Stargates. It could be a good call with his mineral and gas bank.
I think we're
Oh,
going to be seeing
does.
carriers. Those look like sussy
Yeah.
Stargates, AK.
They do look like some sussy Stargates, bro. You're not wrong. And honestly, there's no way Terran is going to be able to really find out about that unless he scans them. I'm not sure if he's scanned that area.
Yeah, I didn't see scanning even once, so...
Yeah, I haven't been hearing too many scanners go down. There's the fleet beacon. And the production tab being made as well in the top right.
Yeah,
And
there
wow.
he is.
3
And the
Stargates.
Arbiter Tribunal as well.
Oh, we're gonna have carrier and arbiter. Why not? We have
We
bunch of
can do
bases.
everything at this point.
Yeah, this could be exactly what Protoss needs. Take
Oh,
this game
there's
from
turret
Terran.
there is
Oh, the
gonna.
shuttle flying right into the turrets, unfortunately.
Hey, Semi, thank you for stopping by.
Howdy there, Semi.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, he's kind of slowly taking out that Terran army there. There's only like 3 tanks remaining on that
Yeah,
contain.
I think those zealots could have gone down the ramp and cleared that off. There was nothing else, so no vulture or Goliath, so he could have gone there.
There's some more scans going off. You
Oh,
might have noticed.
Terran lost both of his dropship into the middle since there's 2 guns there.
Yeah, now we have carriers being made 3 at a
Yeah.
time. Almost halfway done.
And he's researching +1 attack hair weapon as well, which is the play there. And another round of zealots going down at the bottom right.
We
But
do have Goliath production also from Terran, so maybe he noticed.
there's too many Volter and mines, I'm not sure it's gonna be able to do any damage.
Yeah, nice defense there. Gonna put an end to this Zealot harassment for now.
Well, at least... oh, there's one Zealot with 6 HP trying to destroy that Comstat station, but he will not make it.
They are
It's
called
getting work
zealots for a
done.
reason.
Alright, yeah, I mean, Terran is going to be on 1 base here for quite some time, and
Yeah.
I think he's really going to need a second base, especially against these carriers, but Protoss Bank just got dumped, so he's really putting a lot into these carriers, so if he can somehow find a right engagement, it's going to be hard.
Oh, 3
If he
carriers.
somehow can clear these carriers, he might be okay. These carriers are going to be very scary right now.
Yeah, there's
And
not
a
really any
4th
end here.
Stargate.
That's probably gonna be for the arbiter, I would guess.
I think he should have waited a little bit before revealing them. Like, wait till you have at least 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then do the damage, but
Yeah, that probably...
even then, Zell doesn't have any real anti-air counterattack there, so...
let's see, only 2 Goliaths back at home.
Oh, he's gonna lose
man.
one!
Oh my goodness, wow, one went down really fast.
Yeah.
That is a Viking in that Goliath. Holy
No
crap.
kidding, right?
Oh, he doesn't have the upgrade for 8 interceptor.
We have a tank
Oh
drop
no.
coming.
That hurts. Oh no, just back down with those.
I wondered, it didn't seem like a fairly low amount of interceptors. That's a good eye.
We do have an incoming tank drop here.
Yeah.
This is not a bad spot. Look at all this all this ground we have here that we can just blast away.
Yeah, if he could catch them unnoticed, that would be really nice.
Oh, he's moving with the dropship. Even if he goes there. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try and take this pylon down.
But there's one carrier there. Just make a few interceptor and clear that.
Yeah, there they go.
This is not gonna work out very well.
Bye, thanks.
We needed to have the tanks all sieged before we drew aggro.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Protoss didn't make that carrier upgrade for his interceptors, and he still hasn't started it, so maybe
Yeah.
just forgot about it, unfortunately, but we did see those carriers go down pretty fast up against those Goliaths, so
I
Terran's
think
gonna be able to...
doesn't realize that he can mine from the natural at the top right.
Oh,
But we got Arbiter with enough energy to recall, and yeah, this is what it does.
So far, players are kind of starting to even out as far as supply goes. Oh, let's see if Protoss going to be able to bust this location.
This is
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
Terran is
wow,
just
Terran
stuck.
holds on for now. Wow.
this
Yeah, he's still stuck there.
this contain
Incredible.
here is just epic. That's amazing.
A nice job from Zelyunique holding on to that position there. Now we have lots of Goliaths with this tank army.
And we
This
have
might be enough to hold off some carriers.
we have another base being built here in the bottom left for Zell as well.
All right.
Oh,
Protoss, we now do not have, I feel like, the economy to support carriers. And oh, look at this. Well, we have like,
well, if he would make more probes at T-bottom right, it would help.
yeah, we need our probes mining, I think, for this carrier play to really work.
And also realize that we're stuck on 4 interceptor instead of 8 for courier.
Yeah.
That will help as well.
Oh my goodness, we have. Look at this. This is insane. These guys are ready to take down every single carrier the Protoss has.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
in a nice position.
It's a matter of time.
I feel like the
Oh,
Terran.
he's starting the upgrade right now for the carriers.
Okay. He's looking for where everything is, it looks like. We have a couple carriers moving down here, trying to.
Yeah, it's gonna lose the carrier at the.
Oh no. They find their way into that bottom left and the Goliaths can't come up to save it.
Yeah, he's
That's really
scanning.
unfortunately.
Kill it. But he's gonna
Very
kill
unfortunate.
that base or at least force a move out, so.
Yep.
Both
Oh.
players are struggling with the money right now, so.
Right, what an awkward place to be in for both players right now. Their economy both kind of struggling a little bit.
Mhm.
So if for Protoss, if all we did is just take our probes and mine minerals, we actually would not be struggling as much economically. I
exactly.
can't talk.
Does have a lot of probes there, just kind of unfortunately not finding their way out of the base. He does need to use a shuttle to ferry those out of there, but this contain from Terran is so strong, it's like really hard to get out of the base right now.
I mean, you could just build at this point because there's no more tanks. You could just literally, I mean, put a Reaver like right here on the ledge and just shoot down all these turrets. But if we had the money for a Reaver,
Yeah.
We had at the beginning. We just lost too many, but 2 carrier versus that amount of Goliaths will not be enough. Oh, no, this is not how it's supposed
Zelyunique
to
gets
be.
on top of the carriers and both of them go down.
okay, we need dropships. We have wraiths coming in.
Yeah, it's a good counter to couriers, so.
And
If you-
wraiths can come in and just be annoying and poke at stuff here.
Man, what a game, man. Protoss was like so far ahead, and now I'm kind of thinking that Terran is looking like he's starting to take the lead. I don't know, this is tough. Definitely a tough spot to be in for Protoss.
Yeah, losing gateways like that. Oh, that Arbiter going down. That's it.
3-3 Goliaths. They are ready
Yeah.
to take on anything.
And if Protoss can keep denying more bases from Terran, though, Protoss is able to take that top right, then he still should be in a pretty nice spot.
And
So-
the rates are 2-1 as well.
All we need to do as Terran is literally build like maybe 4 dropships and just start ferrying stuff up this ramp. because Protoss doesn't have the economy to answer anything right now. Protoss can't build carriers.
Yeah.
Not on, 200 minerals and struggling.
Right, Protoss does need some economy for sure. Aaron getting these SCVs to this bottom left base again.
Yeah, we
Gonna
only
take
have
it.
2
should be
probes
able to.
mining. 2 probes mining at the natural at the bottom right.
This is incredible.
I think if all those probes would be mining, it would be a different game right now.
I can't tell you how many times I click on a mineral patch, I tell probes to mine, and this is what they do. It
Oh
is
my
so
goodness.
annoying.
That's frustrating.
Oh, you noticed right now.
There he goes.
Let's go. Better late than
There
never.
we go.
So yeah, it's pretty much one base to one base right now.
Yeah, but he's getting another. Terran is getting another base mining and running at the
go.
bottom left, so
Oh, that's
And-
true. That's true.
it's 2
And-
base versus 1 with the carry Terran upgrades. So
True, true.
And there we go. Now we have the dropships incoming. This is all
Yeah, there's
literally
the dropships.
all Terran needs to do. Just keep the tanks siege down here. Drop ferry their Goliaths up here. Bait their Goliaths into the tank line, and then I don't know. I mean, that's how I would do it. It's probably wrong. I
Yeah.
might lose if I did that, but
I mean, that could be the checkmate move in this situation, no doubt.
yeah, maybe just leapfrog some tank as well with the dropship would be it. The 2 near the edge is just remain there, and you pick up the 2.
And we're dropping tanks and Goliaths.
Oh,
Yes.
these dropships slide right by that army in the middle. I was a little worried they were going to fly right into them, but they do avoid them.
Oh no!
Where are we gonna drop?
Aaron scanning for the right place to drop.
All we need to drop is right here. Just this open area with your army and support. Perfect.
Bree's ready to see the checkmate move from Terran. It's Protoss
Oh
to
no!
be able to stop it.
Don't drop at the hidden base. It's not worth it. It will not achieve anything. It's mine out.
Yeah, and even if you do succeed in taking this out, you still have to get up this way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work and little reward. But I like it though. I'm liking the drop. Who knows?
At least taking out these gas probes is going to be nice. Protoss does have quite a bit of gas banked up right now.
Man.
Buy
Don't
dropship.
lose the dropship.
No,
Don't.
not the dropship. Oh, thank God the AI targeted the Goliath.
Save it.
Oh.
A Goliath took one for the team, man.
Yeah,
Indeed, yes, indeed.
that's all you need.
Oh no, Protoss was able to take down the bottom left from Terran.
Oh,
With goons. Oh, but we have
Oh,
cloak
it must
wraiths.
have been an Arbiter.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so great.
Ah. Oh,
Move the
cloak
goons
wraith.
and Storm.
Looking to save the day with that CC. Almost got taken out.
Oh, the storm was not great,
storm.
but do some damage.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Not having vision.
But
The
yeah,
wraiths-
plenty.
Oh,
The wraiths
wraiths
see your
snipe.
storm and raise you a pew pew.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, and these wraiths have the energy upgrade on them as well, so they have lots of energy saved up.
Oh, the observer is going now.
See, Observer, can you save the day?
Come on, move that obs a little bit higher. Damn.
Oh, that was a really nice move from Lamb there, taking out that bottom left base
Yeah.
again from Terran,
Mm-hmm.
setting him back to just the one base.
Oh man, if Terran rebuilt here, this would be great. Look at that.
Yeah. I'd love to see Protoss take that same base on his side in the top 12 o'clock position as well. think that could be a really nice space for him to take. And it's
What do we
always
have here?
scary on this map, though, right? Hard to
we
take
go.
bases.
Well,
Here's
the rate are
The checkmate
dead
move.
now.
The
Yeah.
checkmate move.
Double drop ships. Looking to come in to take him down. The Arbiter maybe coming in with the big stasis.
Oh! Oh! Stasis on the Goliath. Sorry, guys.
That was really nice. He doesn't have any units back at home to clear up the remaining Goliaths, but he's going to hold off for now.
This is at the very least annoying.
Yeah, no doubt. Caught the dropship in the...
Look at the Arbiter ready to recall the Mass Zealot at the top right. The Arbiter going down at the...
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there it goes. There it goes. Good eyes. I didn't see that. Here it comes.
Here it
Oh,
comes.
it does get the recall off, and there's tons of Zealots.
But
Oh,
there's
the
also
mines,
tons
the
of
mines.
mines.
May
there
just
they
be
come.
enough mines.
Oh! Oh my
Mines
god.
coming in so clutch earlier
They're
on.
mine, so it's fine. It's gonna do a lot of damage there.
He's going to do a lot of damage. Going to cut a lot of these important tech buildings from Terran.
But
Maybe even get the armories and the
one
supplies.
raid versus Zealots, one raid can kill all of them. It will take a while, but it can.
But this game is
You're right.
honestly... Look at what we have here. We have 5 dropships. This game is already over.
Well, if Zell just don't care about his main, he just continue with the push, and that's it.
Yep.
You can take that base, I'm gonna take yours, and gonna be dead anyway, so...
This is annoying, though. Nice move from Lamb, trying to get something done and salvage his position.
Yeah, he's putting all the building on fire, so it's great.
Wow, the last base mining out for Terran.
Yeah, with only one mineral patch with 92 minerals there.
But
the dropship at the top left doing his work, so...
There we go. Here it comes.
One base for one base.
This is it. Alright,
Yeah,
we gotta ferry these dropships up here, and we good.
Yeah, but those tanks are pretty vulnerable at the top.
Yeah, they are a little forward.
I think he put them a little bit too far away. Was a little bit too greedy with that. But other than that,
we still cleared everything. Look
yeah,
at this.
exactly.
We could still push. And we could still produce down here and move these tanks up.
And we still have a raid doing his job.
Taking down those Zealots.
Only 2
by
kills, but this is something.
The starport is about to burn to death, but not before
Well, that is quite a bit of Zealots left over still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we have enough to stop it up here in the front. So the moment these Zealots try to push forward, they're toast.
Yeah, they are. You're right.
We have the Great Terran Migration on the way as well. With the floating building.
Is great, indeed. And yeah, what a weird spot to be in from both players. Like, I think if Protoss is able to get another base and just kind of sack this top left for now, and keep Terran distracted in that top left, I think he can make a comeback here. But as of right now, Terran is in a pretty commanding spot. Despite being behind in supplies, though, somehow
why are we pulling these back? Oh, we're trying to load this stuff up, I bet, into them.
And we got some drop ship coming back to drop more units, I think.
Yeah, I think these dropships need to reload themselves.
Mass supply depot at the hidden natural.
Oh wow, interesting
And-
place to recall, but this area is actually going to be undefended with this amount of
Yeah.
units taken out.
Oh
GG.
no!
Oh my god, what?
He doesn't know that it's breathing right now.
Oh my god, Terry,
Or he-
GG's. That was not the ending I expected.
Or even that he
Yeah.
could have won that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
He had a bunch of army waiting to drop into the main of land.
Oh man, it
That
hurts. I think
is.
Terran could have pulled his army to contain and come back and saved his bases, but
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
yeah, really well it out for both players. What a game one. That's
What?
incredible, man.
What a
Insane.
game one. My goodness.
Absolutely insane.
All right. You know what? He probably just doesn't have the experience to know that he could have won that. He was just, all he had to do was just do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely right. I know that feeling.
But,
He just didn't know how to close that.
C'est la vie, you live and you learn.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, we're getting game 2 going here. What a game 1 that was. That was a wild game 1.
Outstanding game 1, man. I couldn't decide. I was going back and forth the whole game. Like, I think Protoss has it. No, I think Terran has it. No, Protoss has it somehow.
Right? All right, here we go. Game 2 coming up.
So, AK, you can do the
Heartbreak
Blue
Ridge.
Protoss. On Heartbreak Ridge, we have Lamb playing for the Rockets Raiders, looking to take a game 2 down. And in the mid right here, we got Zell Unique playing for Team Loveboat, looking to save his team in redemption. Take a point here to make it 1-1. Let's see what happens in game 2. Who can take this game in the series? Now Heartbreak Ridge, Aaron versus Protoss. Are we going to see a gas still on this 2-person map, which you do see fairly often? Thought he was going to do it.
Probably.
Maybe not.
We're probably gonna see it. But usually, if you want to gas still, you send the probe right after that
Right after the
pylon.
pylon, right? Right.
You can maybe still do it after the gateway, but usually it doesn't work, so... And I think that the rush distance on that map is kind of far, so...
I haven't experimented with walls on this map, but I'm curious if you could actually block that choke with just like a single barracks.
Oh, you could probably block that with a single supply depot.
I mean, you wouldn't want to block it with like a depot because then you couldn't get out.
Yeah.
But like, if that barracks was able to be built right in that perfect spot, I'm not sure if you can build it there or not.
Well, we could
That
build
would
a
be really
turret.
sick.
We could build a turret right here on the right, and then that would be pretty sealed, right?
Yeah, but turrets is just too late in the build order, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a wall though here with like depots or whatever, if you wanted to do that.
So it looks like we're gonna go. We have a 13 pylon. This tells me we're gonna be building. No. Yeah, we're doing. I think maybe we just built this slightly out of order, but this looks like it's an otherwise standard build.
Yeah, it looks like he also skipped his Zealot, not going to be making his Zealot first, and just threw down the Cyber Core, so probably going to be going for that quick gun range really fast.
Well, this is a slightly okay no, that was a 13 core. That was just a really fast second pylon then, I guess.
Core is up. Goon on the way. Gonna probably make the range unless he's going with the Invisible Man.
No, he may be planning for an Invisible Man play, or even a proxy
Yeah,
Robo,
because
perhaps. But he's got something building in the back corner there. Oh my god, I think he called it Escalade.
yeah, Cyber is not spinning. Something is
Yeah,
off.
he called
Invisible
it.
Man. Oh, but look at Zell doing a factory proxy.
Ah,
I
proxy
like
second
this.
factory, alright.
There we
Is that his
go.
second, or is that his first? Okay, well, either
That-
way, he does have two factories.
That's his
I-
first.
Built at a similar time. So yeah, maybe that was his first.
But they're really
that could get
close.
some nice damage.
I think the factory can actually do a lot of damage if you can pull it out.
Yeah, just rally some vultures in, right?
Yeah,
And then have a tank be
Ooh.
built out of this one back here, and then I don't know.
two goons blocking the entrance though.
And a third factory getting thrown down from Terran.
Oh, the goons are out.
They do not
There
see
we
it.
go.
Oh my goodness.
Nice
I'm
job
a little
building.
worried though for Terran still. If he doesn't go into mines, he has literally no detection. And these DTs should be coming out shortly. They're going to be starting here in no
Yeah,
time.
only one on the way because it doesn't have enough money. Second one probably right now. Nope, he's microing with the goons. Come on, Vulture, go in.
There's the Vulture being
Yeah,
finished out on the proxy fact.
There's two
Can,
Vulture. Let's go. You
Yeah,
can
they
make
do
it.
have a timing.
You
Well,
can
here
make
comes
it.
the DT.
Mines is researching though into the main of Zell,
Okay.
so if he makes
Definitely
one
is
or
gonna need it.
yeah, if he makes only one or two Vulture into his main and puts some mines, he's gonna kill the lonely Invisible Man. Because oh yeah, 3 more on the way though. Let's go, Vulture. Do your work. Oh,
They
they're
are-
moving.
Okay,
They're
here they
moving.
go. Here they go. Vulture's running right past the DTs. DTs looking to maybe find their way into the main. One is getting into the main of Terran right now,
we
but
go.
also the Vulture's in the main of Protoss.
Yeah.
Probe kills. Who wants free probes for lunch?
Looks like mine's just finished for Terran.
Yeah, if
See if he's able to notice. He might not even
man.
know what's going on.
yeah,
So
he's
far,
maybe
no reaction.
focusing. Come on, Vulture. Oh, he's really.
Oh no, Protoss
Jesus.
sending his DTs back home. Oh my goodness.
The mines.
Oh
yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
But
Oh,
he
okay,
kills
no,
her.
the DTs are still in Terran's base looking to get in. Oh, this could do massive damage. I know Protoss lost a lot of probes there, but he's still about even on worker count with Terran right now. Terran having nothing to deal with the detection for the DTs here. He's got to like try to lay mines, but now he's in the path of his workers, which isn't ideal. So this is really tough for Terran right now.
Yeah, I think the Protoss just made it, so there's not even enough worker for the Terran. And he dealt with the Vulture at his main, so...
Oh,
He's
GG.
Nice play though. I like that game with the double cheese.
Yeah,
It
no
was nice.
kidding. Looks like Zell Unique almost was able to prep for that in time with the mines, but
Oh man.
just not quite.
I think
Alright.
if he would have pulled the Vulture earlier, with only 2, it would have done really great damage.
Yeah, I could agree.
And then you drop the, and then he would have to put the DDs dealing with the Vulture into his main, so it would have
Right.
trigger Zell to drop down some mines at his main, so it would have been totally a different game.
Right, no kidding. The timing just worked out perfect for Lamb, and he was able to take advantage of that. So nicely played Lamb, and well played Zell Unique. Really good games.
Indeed. All right.
So I'm gonna leave you for now, but I'll be back for the Death Wage show later tonight.
All right.
Alrighty.
Well,
Thanks for joining us,
Thanks
Escalade.
for joining us.
Yeah. Have a good one.
You too. All right. So let's go to the scoreboard here. All right. What do we have? Well, first of all, I need to get my colors right. So I feel like this was a really good series out of both players.
Yeah, I think it could have gone either way in both games. I think Zell Unique definitely could have taken both of those games. So just
Absolutely.
unfortunately didn't find the right timing. So.
And you know that will I feel like stuff like that will come with, you know, the more you play the game.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's the right idea though.
Okay. All right. So I gotta reset my scoreboard here. This was Series 9.
For Chinese， 好，亚马逊快递再次提醒，你有一个快递派送2次无人签收，详细资讯英文请按1，中文按2。
Okay, so we have this was Series 9. And we have
Hello,
it looks
Amazon
like
Express notice. You have a courier delivered twice and no one has signed for it. For details, please press 1 English, 2 for Chinese. 你好，亚马逊快。
Sorry about that.
That sounded very interesting.
Oh my gosh, I was hoping you couldn't hear that. Some random voicemail spam. I love it.
Oh, whoops. All right, we're gonna go all the way down to here. Oh, boy, my I am just way on it tonight. Okay, now we are correctly updated. That was a 2-0. Well done, Rockets Raiders, for pulling out the first 2 points of this series. And this was a very exciting series. Okay, so we're gonna go back to here. Okay, so somewhere in the transition, I lost my scoreboard, so I'm gonna have to reset my scoreboard. But that's totally okay. Things happen.
It always hurts to see a fellow Terran go down, but it was nice to see Zell Unique play and to see Lamb play, see their play styles, and also see Terran get himself into a nice position in both those games where I think he could have won. So.
Absolutely, I think game 2. Honestly, if he just had mines and built more vultures and just was cautious about DTs, I think he would have done better. But game 1, he definitely won that. It was just it wasn't. It was very clear he won that. So.
Yeah, I was surprised at the GG.
But yep.
Fortunately, that can happen when you don't know the game state.
Absolutely, I have done that many a time, learning the game state and just tapped out, probably a little bit earlier than I should have.
Yeah,
So.
super easy for us to sit back here as casters and critical, but always harder once you're in the game to make those decisions.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go in single player, and we're gonna watch the rest of these replays in single player.
Right.
Let's see. What a series that was. My goodness. Okay. So, next series is Peanut Butter, Mr. Peanut Butter versus Shimmer.
Okay. TVZ action, I love it.
Mr. Peanut Butter. Shimmer playing for Love Snow's team, Loveboat.
Okay.
I was about to call it Team Love Snow. Shimmer and Breeze. And
Pretty much.
Peanut Butter playing for Rockets Raiders, and we're going back to this glorious map called 76. All right.
Glorious indeed, my friend.
Yes.
I don't know. It's one of those maps. I said it before, but like I absolutely despise it starting off, and now it's like starting to grow on me, which is very, very weird because it's a very weird map.
It definitely feels like a love it or hate it map.
Yeah, I agree. I like the fact that it opens options for different types of play styles you don't normally see.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes for a little bit more fun games that way, but definitely understandable if it's frustrating to play because you can't really play standards. So.
Yeah. All right, so we are going into game 1 here, Peanut Butter versus Shimmer.
All right.
Okay, in the top right on 76, our Red Terran playing for Rockets Raiders. It is none other than Mr. Peanut Butter.
All right.
And in the bottom right, playing for the Loveboat, it is none other than our Magenta Zerg Shimmer.
Oh, he's got the magenta advantage.
Yes, he
Look
does.
out. All right, that drone looking to switch across the mineral
look
line.
At this.
You know, it's so funny that I thought you had to have 2 workers, but everyone seems to know it's only 1 worker, so I feel silly. But, you know, live and learn. That's StarCraft.
Oh, yeah.
See, he didn't build his supply depot on that grass. He built it 1 square lower. See how it has those squares of grass?
Oh, these here?
It shows, yeah, that shows you where to build a depot on the barracks.
Huh, I didn't know that. Yeah, you
That'll
build the
be
depot
link type.
here, and then the barracks
Still
there.
type and everything type. So I thought that was a cool feature on 76. I didn't know about for a little while. Seems I wasn't the only one.
We have.
We do have a assless here from the Terran. Can maybe take that CC a little bit later.
This does feel like a very Zerg favored map, just because.
Oh, my bad with.
Just because of Lings and Mutas. To me, anyway, it seems like it favors Zerg a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the early game, I think it can. I like I like having the small ramp for Terran. The fact that he's making that Sim City. I said gasless because I was thinking it was first Protoss for some dumb reason, but it's versus Zerg, so this is pretty normal build that you see versus Zerg. I'm interested to see what he's planning on doing for his expansion. If he's just going to be taking that mineral only, or if he's going to float it over and try to get Terran third gas or Terran's gas or whatever. But I like this hatchery from Zerg. That's going to be pretty hard to punish anytime soon from Terran. So I like the fact that he is taking that, and he's going to take the third as his natural hatchery there. So that's going to be nice. I like this position for Zerg right now. Terran also just going to take that mineral for his base. I think both players are going to be looking to a somewhat of a fairly standard game on this crazy map. So, oh my god, Zerg using the Overlord to bait the Marines while he moves out with the Lings. Oh, he gets the Overlord though. Didn't time it out quite right, unfortunately.
Oh man, and gets the
Nice
SCV
idea,
kill.
though. Yeah, at least he got the SCV kill on the CC and moves out. Keeps some Lings alive. Good idea there from Shim. Unfortunately, losing that Overlord hurts a little bit for sure. Terran actually might be able to move out, put on a little bit of pressure, but he's got to be careful. Good thing he moves back because there are more Lings that were made for Zerg. Let's see if Terran is what he's planning on doing. Back at home, he looks like he's going to be on 2 Barracks Academy. And Zerg is just going to be going on a 3 hatch. So far, no lair yet from Zerg, I don't think I saw. Which is a little bit surprising, so he might be planning on doing some kind of Ling all-in, perhaps, or maybe his lair tech is just a little bit late. So we'll see what Zerg planning on doing from here as well.
Hydra Den coming down for Zerg.
Oh, a Hydra Den, interesting.
Now, can Hydras make it down this ramp, or are they too big?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I want to say, I actually don't know the answer to that to be confident in saying so. I want to say they can make it up there, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so maybe we'll find out. Oh, nice pick off on some Lings there. We're gonna get into a nice little Sim City here at the natural. Oh, and Zerg is going with those Hydra upgrades.
Oh, and the den is in the hidden base back here. That is
Yeah,
super sneaky.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. It's going to be hard for Terran to actually scan that. If he scans the natural and the main, he may not even see the tech for quite some time. So being a little bit of dark here, but it looks like Terran is planning on moving out right now, which could be a really nice timing. There's not enough Sunkens back at home for Zerg right now. He only has the Hydralist. There's no lurker potential at all since he upgraded the Hydra speed. So here we go. This push is going to do some major damage, I believe.
Wow.
Sim is done for Terran, now going for the range upgrade as well.
Wow.
His timing was off and just going to tap out.
Bummer.
Yeah, GG's called. Fortunately, yep, I hate that feeling when your sunken timing isn't quite right.
Yep.
So good timing attack push here from Peanut Butter, going to take down game 1.
All right.
Peanut Butter 99.
Well, okay. That was a very solid solid play out of Peanut Butter.
Indeed.
Now, is that a standard PVZ? Can be a PVZ timing attack? Like I think it was like 6 Marines and 2 medics.
Yeah, usually that's about the timing you see with that 2 Racks Academy build that he was doing.
Okay.
It was a fairly standard timing from the Terran push out.
Okay.
think had the Zerg started some Sunkens a little bit earlier, he would have been just fine with his build. So.
All right, we're going into game 2 then. This is
Okay.
this is going to be on. Oh wait, let me exit out of the map and start it over because I didn't actually see the map. All right.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't notice it either.
Okay, let's try it again. This is going to be on. What is that?
Oh, that's weird. It's in Korean.
Oh,
If you
sorry.
start it and do the vision,
There we go.
might be
It's
able
on
to
retro.
see the map. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it on retro for game 2.
All right.
And here we go.
Yeah, I think this is a good choice for a second. I feel like this map can slide.
I don't know why my transition into game 2, it's just my Streamlabs is taking a dump for some reason. All right.
Oh, bummer.
It happens. Okay. Game 2, finally. Peanut Butter versus Shimmer. In the top left on retro, we have our Red Terran. Secured a win with a nice timing attack in game 1. It is Peanut Butter playing for Rockets Raiders, hoping to take a second win. And in the bottom left, we have our Blue Zerg, hoping to put a point on the board for Loveboat. It is Shimmer.
All right. A really smooth game 1 from Peanut Butter. I think his plan worked out well for him. I'm interested to see if he's going to be going for a similar type of style this game. He's going to be throwing down the first supply depot at his natural to kind of get some SimCity started earlier on. And let's see what Rev is going to be going, if he's going to be doing a 12 hatch or maybe it could be 12 pool. Looks like he is planning on going for that hatchery, so going to be 12 hatch from Zerg.
All right. It's a nice.
Followed by Rax Expand from Terran. Most likely.
Nice. Yep. Nice save. Safe. I feel like safe macro openers from both players.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a little bit more standard than what we saw last game, although last game wasn't too non-standard. It's the fact that he built that third hatchery at another base or whatever. We had access to more minerals, but fortunately just didn't get that sunken timing down. I know it's tricky, but you got to build them just at the moment those Marines are moving out. They ought to finish just as the army arrives to the base. So that's how you can kind of time that out if you don't know.
Yep.
But you have to have a Zergling or Overlord spotting that army to see him moving out. So
this looks like an overpool. Oh, sorry, you said it was a 12 hatch. Okay.
Yep, 12 hatch. Followed by the pool and the gas. I didn't quite see, but usually it's going to be 12, 11, 10. That build. And Terran just kind of waiting to see what the Zerg does. His SUV does get in and scout what's going on to the Zerg base. So he ought to feel okay about taking his Exo, but instead he's going to take his gas and not take his Expo. Followed by another a quick factory actually, so I didn't notice that he had taken that gas already. It looks like he's not going to be expanding, maybe tricking the Zerg into thinking he was expanding, but he's not. This might actually work out really nice for him, because so far the Zerg hasn't been able to identify that there is a CC or no CC. Zergling's looking to take down the scouting SUV, which they do, and there's another one here. Looks like they are going to push it out for now.
What is Terran gonna... Okay. Terran is gonna, looks like, go straight into
1-1.
fast science
Oh,
vessel,
double
maybe?
port. Actually, 2-port. My goodness.
Double port.
Wow. Double port. We're going to see some Wraith micro. He didn't make a vulture, so he's actually a little bit vulnerable right now. And he knows it. He's pulled some SCVs to the ramp, which I think he absolutely has to do without a vulture here. Zerg is researching speed links behind this as well, so there needs to be a little bit careful until those Wraiths are able to start coming out to do some damage. But yeah, nice job blocking that ramp for now. Alright, one Wraith being started, the second started as well. And the lair finished for Zerg just now. Ought to be seeing what kind of tech he's going into Spire tech.
Now,
And
question about this 2-port Wraith play.
yeah.
Is the spawn position part of this strategy? Like did the Terran like kind of look that, oh, Zerg is directly below me, I can just go right into 2-port Wraith?
I mean, that could be a very big play in the decision making in this game, because the fact that the Overlord wasn't going to be there to really scout that area of the natural to see, so that could definitely be a big factor in the decision making. I actually like it, because Zerg just barely now, I think, just figured out there wasn't a CC by diving in with those links. So now Zerg is kind of wondering what's going on right now from Terran. But he is going to have the Spire finished and the 6 mutas on the way. Right now, there's no Cloaked Wraith yet for Terran. So I think he's going to be able to hold this Wraith play off just fine, actually. But it definitely will come down to micro, is the thing. What happens with these 2-port Wraith versus Muta definitely comes down to micro. So we'll have a pretty outstanding amount of Wraiths, but he won't have Cloak Wraiths. By the way, he's doing his macro, so. Do have to get that eBay up and going, which he knows, but here comes the Mutas, so let's see what happens here. I feel like there's enough Wraiths to deal with these mutas, but he's got to be careful not to lose all his Wraiths also. Not a lot of defense though, no turrets up yet, the eBay's still not quite finished. There it goes.
Oh.
Here comes the Wraiths to save the day for now.
And
Are
these
gonna push those
missiles,
mutas back.
the Wraith's anti-air missiles do not do AoE damage as far as I know.
They don't.
So bunching your units up together like that is really good against this, I feel like.
Yeah, and the fact that Terran doesn't have Cloaked Wraiths right now, I mean, losing any Wraiths is going to be hard to deal with these Mutalisks eventually, as long as Zerg keeps making them. Even a Scourge could put an end to this Wraith play pretty quickly. But Terran's got to be a little bit careful not to lose too many Wraiths. He is researching Cloak right now. And yeah, it's going to definitely come down to some more micro battles. And was able to stabilize back at home, getting some turrets made.
Zerg looking to do a little bit more damage, getting a +1, and also getting some more Overlords as well. I'm assuming for like detection.
Yeah,
And
I think
spores.
he needs that, and sometimes it's good to even get Overlord speed in this case, just to help fight against those Wraiths a little bit better. But I like the fact that Zerg is taking that bottom right base. That'll be a nice base to get going. And I think once it gets that going and doesn't lose too many mutas, I think Zerg's going to be actually in a really nice spot here. You might just outright kill the Terran, depending on the defenses from Terran here. Cloak is just about to finish now, and there's no Overlord, so these mutas could be pretty vulnerable, actually. Which they are, and Terran finds the mutas and is looking to get on top of them. One muta goes down.
Oh, we need to pull him back.
Another one goes down. He's not going to lose too many mutas there. Nice job from Shimmer pulling back just in time.
Okay, it looks like these wraiths are okay on energy. They can cloak a little bit longer, but they're going to try and come down here. However, we do have spores here at the Zerg, so...
Yeah, nice defense back at home, and now he is getting the Overlord speed. So that will help him be able to actually move out against his army. But he's pretty well defended. He just can't really move out yet until that is done. But that third base is actually pretty vulnerable. If these wraiths are able to find it, then they might be able to just take it out. Force the Midas to fight when they don't want to.
Yep, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, they're just gonna. Oh, they fly. I thought they were gonna fly by it. Well, they do fly it. No, Shimmer's gonna tap out. No, oh Shimmer. Oh, Shimmer. Oh.
GG.
That was a similar
called.
feeling to what happened with Zell Unique.
Yeah.
I don't think he needed to actually tap out just then, unfortunately. But
it happens.
I get it though. I get it. It's when you're in the heat of battle, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and always know the full spectrum of the game state. So well played, Peanut Butter. Gonna be taking that down with the 2-port Wraith.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
That's 2 O's here for the Rockets Raiders. Putting the hurt on Loveboat here in this tier.
Yes, indeed. And this was what? This was the set 8, series 8 out of 9.
Wow.
All right. 2 O's all around. This is yeah, Rockers Raiders having a great week this week against the Loveboat. All right, we have one more series left, and this one I think is going to be a great one. I think this could be one for the books.
I have yet to be disappointed today so far, so.
Right, all excellent players. This is up next. We have none other than Hyperion and Vile Tomato.
Oh yes, some more ZVT, man. I love it.
And
get me enough of this matchup.
Not only more ZVT, but these two players are just
legendary.
Legendary players, both of them.
Absolutely legendary. Like every time they play against someone, there's like a major rivalry that just happened because they have such epic games.
Yep. Okay.
So I will not be surprised if that happens again.
Okay. So we're going back to 76 for game 1. We have Hyperion playing for Loveboat. I'm just getting the scoreboard set up, by the way, and then we'll
okay.
We'll go ahead and get started.
Keep breeze. The man.
And I don't know. So like Hyperion, I think is new to Nom. Like he's joined Nom since the last CPL, but
It's one of the newer recruits that we have had on the team.
And he's a very solid player, and he's a very knowledgeable player. So I do think he has a real good shot in this series. But Vile Tomato did make it to the post-series tournament in NSL5 last season. That I know. So just like I casted Lanez Hot, who also played in the post-season tournament as well. So
okay.
Both of these are, so, Vile Tomato is a top tier player for sure.
Yeah. I was thinking on that note of tier from last season in CPL, both these players were on our team too last season. And Vile Tomato was tier 1 and Mick Terran was tier 3. But I don't necessarily disagree with this matchup because Mick Terran, I swear, every time I saw him play, I'm like, this guy's tier 3? No way. Like, he's definitely tier 2 or higher, you know? So every time I see him play, he's just getting better and better. So I don't disagree with this matchup. I think we'll see some good games out of both of these players.
Yeah, you're right. I don't disagree with it either. I think that McTerran is probably a solid tier 2 at least.
I would agree. I could definitely say that confidently by what I've seen him play, at least in this matchup particularly. I haven't seen a lot of his other matchups, but
yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start game 1 of the last series of the night.
Right. Boiling me with some more TVZ. Much appreciated. Another fantastic players here.
All right, and we are fighting once again on 76 in the top right corner. We have playing for Rockets Raiders the yellow Zerg, Vile Tomato. And would you like to do the honors for the second player, sir?
Alrighty, in the bottom left here, in the blue Terran, playing for Team Loveboat is going to be Meek Terran. Let's go Terran. Cross map on 76. Let's see what the gameplay is going to be already. We see an early SEV coming out from Terran, looking like it's making its way to the ramp. Going to be getting a nice early supply depot using the economy from this crazy map to get the little bit faster supply depot out. I like that decision. And he is making it in the spot to make it lane tight, so thought it'd be a nice wall if he decides to do so, which I believe he will. In the meantime, Zerg going to be taking that nice base expansion. The single drone that I didn't know it didn't take 2 workers to do. Even though I believe my friend Yui showed me how to do it, so shame on me. Oh, we might actually see a CC first here from Terran. He's going to skip that bunker. I didn't see him sneak that SCV there.
Oh, that would be something.
Yeah, nice job, because you only have until about 50 seconds this map before that opportunity disappears, and then that mineral just disappears off the map, and then you can't glitch your worker over anymore. So yeah, I think it runs out at about 50 seconds if I remember right, practicing on this map. Yeah, it is going to be CC first from Terran, which is actually going to be safe according to what the Zerg is doing. Zerg going to be able to take a nice fast expo as well.
I think I like the CC first out of Terran in this matchup. If Terran can hold on with any ling pressure that no doubt could come, I think Terran is going to be in a really strong economic position.
Yeah, I agree. This is just about as unpunishable as it gets. Like, I don't know, unless the Zerg went for maybe a 9 pool or a 5 pool, it could actually get on top of this wall before it's finished making. I know a 4 pool could probably do that, but 9 pool might be a little bit late for that. Yeah, this build from Terran is just so hard to actually punish with anything. So I do like the decision making on this map for Meek Terran to go for this build. I'm interested to see what kind of play he's going to go for after the CC first. He does have the gas already making. I'm wondering if he's going to go for like a 2-port Wraith, which is pretty viable on this map. Or if we might just see some Bile play, which Bile is easy to maneuver around on this map as well. So he has some options, no doubt. It looks like Terran is going to throw down that fast factory.
Oh, so
which could be nice.
We might see a 2-port Wraith build.
Yeah, we might see a 2-port Wraith build. We might see a 1-1-1 Valkyrie build type of thing.
Looks like Vile is going straight into that spire, probably anticipating some kind of starport play.
Yeah, I don't know how 111 works when you take your CC first, so I'm not sure if that's the play that he's going to be doing against this 2-hatch. Not sure how that times out, to be honest, but it might work out just barely in the nick of time. He is going to throw down that starport and academy, so he's going to be looking to get that Valkyrie out to help defend against these mutas.
And an armory.
While going into bio play behind is the follow-up, it looks like. So yeah. And be trying to squeeze out as much as we can right before those mutas get here. And with CC first, he might be able to have the economy to do it just in the nick of time. I think his eBay timing looks just fine here. We ought to have no problems getting our turrets up in time to defend against the mutas, and Valkyries will help big time, so we won't have to have as many turrets as we normally would have to have without them. Those are staying on 2 base. Gonna be 2-hatch. Muta for quite some time. Oh, Zerg getting Burrow upgrade as well.
Yep. So Zerg does see the expansion here, but does Zerg know for sure it's CC first, or is Zerg kind of, I wonder if this is CC first. This looks kind of...
You know, I think identifying it at this time is probably like a little bit hard to know that it was CC first. Maybe if you knew, like, okay, he's got like this many SCVs and the CC's already done, then maybe he knows. But I think it's a little tricky to spot out for sure.
What are we doing here as Terran? It almost looks like we're going to go into SK Terran. But we are...
Yeah, I think he will, is after he defends with that Valkyrie against the Meta, and then he'll be going pretty much SK Terran with the Valkyrie variation, basically.
Okay.
And he'll eventually probably get into vessels, but I think that well, let's see if he's able to get that Valkyrie out. I don't think he actually started. Oh, he did just now start the Valkyrie, so it's a little bit late, but his turrets are done on time, so he probably won't take too much damage here. Nice turret placement. Like Zerg is going to try to punish it a little bit. Takes 1 turret down. And go for another. Looking to open up a spot to get some SCV harassment. Is taking down a few more SCVs. And the 3rd turret goes down, and now the spot is pretty vulnerable. The Terran waiting for that Valkyrie to come. I think it just finished.
It's come. It's here. The Valkyrie's here.
Here it is. Here it is. He's got to be careful though.
Oh my gosh.
Not to lose it. There he goes. Nice volleys from the Valkyrie.
We do have Scourge here to support these mutas. That could be tricky.
Okay, another good volley from the Valkyrie. Now he's got to kind of back off. Yeah, nice engagement from both players there. Nice damage from Vile, taking down the entire SCV line at the natural there. Really nice.
Looks like he is gonna
turrets.
Kill these turrets and probably force the CC to lift off.
Oh yeah, he might even be able to take down the CC. More mutas being reinforced. They're taking the top left behind this. Staying hard on the mutalisks for now, getting the carapace upgrade. 3/4 of the way done from finishing. Terran's in a little bit of a sketchy spot here. 1 Valkyrie does go down to some Scourge.
Nice micro with the Valkyrie. I like the hit and run.
Nice micro there.
Look at that. That's beautiful micro.
Another good shots. Another good shots. I think that CC looking like it is going to go down.
Oh, yeah.
And it does. Unfortunately, Vile Tomato finding and making this damage work out for him really well. Clearing those turrets and finding that spot. Just really nice execution here with these mutalisks. Now, Meek Terran not quite out of this game yet, but definitely took some major damage.
Could Mick simply expand to his natural here?
He potentially could. I think he's got to wait a little bit more for his army supply to kind of get up there a little bit higher, because he was only kind of massing there on like 2 barracks for quite some time. And he lost a couple Valkyries, which was pretty much the bulk of his production. And so, yeah, he's kind of got to wait and sit here on 1 base for a little while. But eventually, I think he will be able to take that expansion just fine. Right outside the natural, and even though it's not a gas, he still might be able to make something happen here. We'll eventually be needing another gas, though. These Valkyries are so expensive.
McTerran looks like moving out, looking for a counterattack.
Yep, looking out to find some more damage. Valkyries looking to take down an Overlord, which they are going to.
Nice job with the
And
supply
the
block.
Mutas are going to find these bio here. Let's see if they can wait for the right time to attack.
Oh man, we don't have any sunkens here. This could actually, but the Mutas here are gonna back this up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's crazy how much damage that Valkyrie is getting done on these Mutalisks, actually. That small amount of bio, he's actually clearing up quite a bit of army, but he's going to load up in the dropship now. He sneaks it right by Vile Tomato somehow. Oh, but no, the Scourge connect. Vile Tomato did see it. Incredible.
I didn't quite get it on the screen, but I heard that.
I heard it too. As a Terran, that sounds always painful, but here comes another dropship. It is empty. Oh, it almost goes down too, and it flies right to the Scourge, unfortunately. Nice hold here from Vile, stopping that army. Didn't take too much damage. They're going to be able to push out on the map a little bit here. It looks like behind this, Zerg is getting his Hydralisk upgrades. So might be looking to going into Hydra Lurker Defiler later on. And so far, Terran's still being held onto 1 base right now. Is going to be a little bit painful. He's kind of got an uphill battle from here on out for sure. Definitely got to be careful not to lose too many more units here as Terran. Got to use them for defense mainly.
So we do have that mineral expansion at the natural coming up. This is, I think,
these Mutas show up just in the nick of time to stop it. Oh, please don't kill it. Oh, no.
Army
Might
is
have to
coming
force
back.
To cancel. Oh, okay, cancel it.
Oh man, that has got to be so frustrating. As Terran.
Right? No doubt, absolutely. Nice job from Vile, gnawing that base for a little bit longer. Lurkers being morphed out on the map.
Yeah, if Terran can get 2 CCs up and at least get some minerals mining here, that's going to help. But like you said, in the long run, Terran is going to need more gas.
Yeah.
But these Mutas are just not letting this happen.
Gosh. Relentless. Nice job, Vile, staying proactive with those Mutalisks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, that's so annoying. Terran not able to take that base again.
Looks like Terran is going to try and maybe threaten this position that Zerg has here at the 4th base.
Right.
But
I like the dropship. I like the dropship.
Vile looks like is gearing up for a spore colony here, perhaps.
Oh wow, Vile even has
Another
lurkers
second.
in position already in that base. That's amazing. And he takes down the dropship without taking any damage there. Really nice job from Vile Tomato. Unfortunately, Meek Terran. I know the feeling. Just look back. Where'd my dropship go? Oh, it's gone. Oh, key doesn't exist anymore.
Trying to get something else done. Maybe perhaps try and pressure the natural again. And wow. I'm assuming that's not what you want to have happen to your Valkyries. It just run right into Hydralisks like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it always hurts losing the Valkyries. Oh my gosh, Terran's still trying to take this base here, not able to get it up and going quite yet. His Muta's still doing a good job of just kind of poking in and out of there. You know, I don't think Hydras actually can go up and down this ramp on this map. I think they have to spawn out another hatchery that's like on the low ground, so it can be a little tricky for Zerg to even get his units out on the map as well.
So Anderson, yes, we are in game 1, the last series of the night, Vile Tomato and Mick Terran.
Indeed.
Wow, this is quite a game 1 from both of these players.
On the good map 76. Oh, we have a Greater Spire from Zerg. I was wondering if Vile was going to actually use those mutas since he had kept them alive to morph some Guardians, but Meek gets a dropship in the top left. We're going to be able to take out that Sunken. We still have those lurkers in pretty decent position here. He's probably clearing up that Vile army. Nicely done. Both players there. Vile Tomato really starting to take more of the map here, taking bottom right as well. Starting to try to push out this Terran Contain away from his base.
So I do have it confirmed in the chat from Fuzzy Branch that Hydras can go up and down the ramp here.
Can they? Oh, okay, thank you, Fuzzy Branch. I wasn't sure.
So in that case, this is very heavily Zerg favored since just about everything that Zerg builds up to like the mid game can go down that ramp.
Wings, Hydras, drones,
and just move the Hydras.
Overlords.
Just move the Hydras down the ramp before lurkers. Yeah. Wow, this is a very heavy Zerg favored map. I feel like.
So pretty much lurkers are the only thing that can't, and ultras. Obviously.
Ultras, yeah, but you can just move the Hydras down the ramp before morphing them. Which.
I wonder if the Defiler could make it up and down that thing. Probably should be able to. Always curious.
So
I like what Meek Terran is doing here. He's getting a nice little contain here inside of the natural. Then he can get another small force to stop the top left from just kind of nidusing and going right into his main. At least I thought he was going to send someone there.
Mick Terran is now that he's kind of got this base security, is trying, it looks like, to get this gas base back down here, but
And
Vile keeping up the harassment on this base all game, coming in with Guardians
kidding,
now.
right? Yeah, those mutas got so much value. Now they're morphed into Guardians, just continuing to get more damage done with 2 attacks going on at the same time.
And look at the supply
Nice.
differential. I mean, the harassment of this base has really paid off this whole game.
Yeah, it really, really has. And I mean, Vile Tomato has to pretty much clear up this little bio army left on the map from Terran, and Terran's in a really tough spot already right now. His Guardians outside his main is going to be kind of hard to get moving out, but we do have the Wraith show up, save the day. But the Scourge are going to come in and take down the Wraith.
Oh, man.
Oh no. Situation for Meek Terran to be in. Definitely a tough situation. Vile doing a nice job, just taking more bases behind all this. Starting to really power up here. Here we go. Zerg looking to clear the Terran army up in the top side. There's one vessel goes down. And there's going to be lots of lurkers and hydras for Zerg here. They being researched as well.
This could very well be the final engagement, whatever happens with these Marines, because we don't have much of an economy left for Terran. We're trying to rebuild it back down here in the hidden backdoor base, but you know, once these Guardians start making their way over there, I don't know how long that's going to be up.
Right. Unfortunately, we took so much economic damage there. Our production hasn't been able to be too much for Terran. Zerg does have a pretty scary army here.
And nice job trying to keep this bio alive. But it does all go down between lurkers and these relentless hydras. My goodness.
Yeah, absolutely relentless. And I like the idea from Vile Tomato getting a burrow to actually help micro these hydras a little bit. It's kind of a cool move for sure. There's so much Zerg here. Not enough Terran.
This feels like the like Zerg kind of putting all their chips in the middle of the table here.
Yep, Zerg's sending it, man. He's going for it. He knows he's got the high stacks. And he's just gonna muscle his way into the Terran.
GG. Nice game.
The Hydra's making their way up the ramp.
What?
Up the ramp. You just go up the ramp. Oh my god. Anyway, I believe you, Fuzzy Branch. I totally believe you.
Okay.
Didn't get to see the Hydra go up the ramp, but it's okay.
Oh, this game is so fun, right?
So. Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Well, you know what? We have at least one more Zerg game coming up, so maybe we'll. Oh no, wait, we can't see it because we're only doing 76 once. Bummer.
I mean, yeah, sick game one though. I mean, I'm interested to see if on a more standard map how these players match up against each other. So far that game, it didn't seem all that bad. Just the fact that it was on 76, that Meek Terran was like having a hard time defending his natural. I think his first Valkyrie was just a little bit late. It looked like he almost nailed that build, but it's not quite. So
yeah, and
good idea.
And you know, like I said, I mean, from the very beginning, that Vile detected that second base with the Overlord. He was on it with.
He was on it, and he stayed on it, and didn't miss a beat. That was really, really nice. Game awareness and micro keeping on top of those units. Didn't really lose them for the whole game there. So
absolutely
impressive.
All right.
His Zerg getting stronger. Look out.
We are going to Paradiso for game 2.
No surprise there. I like the map choice. Or standard. Choice for turn. Play the map.
Right.
Probably not going to be doing CC first this time.
We'll see.
We'll see.
In the top right top right corner of the map on Paradiso, fighting for the Loveboat, it is Mick Terran, our blue Terran.
Alright, Mick Terran.
And you wanna introduce the second player?
Alright, sure. In the bottom left, his new rival and opponent in NSL playing for the Rockets Raiders is Vile Tomato. Yellows are looking to take down the series here. If he's victorious, he will go 2-0 in the series. So far, he's got game 1 under his belt. Let's see if Mick Terran can make the redemption here and take game 2.
Yep, he knew it. 45 seconds.
Ah. That's a heartbreaker, huh? Gosh, I feel that pain for Mick Terran.
Yep, it happens. I know that. I have the feels there, man. I don't know if I agree that you're bad, Mick, but I have the feels. I'm the same way, man. When my Nexus is like a minute late, it's like I'm just bad at this game.
Oh, sorry. I was casting off of the Twitch instead of the Discord, so I might have sounded like laid behind you or something a little bit. My bad.
Oh, you were fine.
That's good. I got them both open, so hopefully I'm a little bit more on point with what I'm talking about now.
Looks like this is going to be an overpool out of Vile.
Okay. Yep, no CC first this time from Terran, just a little bit more standard. Terran going to be getting the second scout.
I believe both players actually getting the second scout.
Oh, yep, I think you're right. Alright, and the drone scout gets in to scout the gas of Terran to identify that it is not going to be a mech play this time around. Or the Valkyrie opener. The Vile Tomato kind of knows what he's up against. He's going to be looking to put some pressure out these lanes. Terran a little bit honest. Looks like Mick Terran just going to elect to block the ramp for now. Continue on 1 rack's production. And it looks like Mick Terran is going to be doing the eBay first this time around. So he's going to be getting a fast +1 attack. Oh, nice job from Vile, taking out a SCV from Terran, denying that CC a little bit longer. And moves out, nicely done. Player just about to finish for Zerg. Zerg is going to be forcing a bunker here from Terran. Nice SimCity from Mick Terran though. Let's see if Vile's going to be going for the Spire this time. Yes, he does throw down the Spire. So it's going to be 2 hatchery Spire again this time around. Let's see if Mick Terran is able to not take so much damage from these early mutas this time. And with the fast eBay build, I think he should be able to pull it off. I don't think he's going to be able to move out at all though, but he won't have a whole lot of marine production. So I like the fact that he's kind of just sitting here with the bunker to be a little bit careful. And he's moving out with his SCV to start looking for the third. I really like. He might even just go for a second scout into the main of Zerg. Try to delay his scanners for a little bit longer to pump out some more SCVs if he can get that done. That's always nice as well. Looks like the sunken colony has started. It might not finish in time for the SCV to slip past. But it looks like maybe it just might, and these lings are coming in to stop this SCV as well. Looks like the sunken does finish in time, and the SCV takes a miss hit from the sunken colony and gets into the main somehow. Oh my god, that is a hero SCV. I cannot believe that just happened. Wow. Absolutely incredible getting that SCV into the main. Outstanding. Oh, wow. But anyhow, I guess Terran already has his comsats made, so I'm going to be able to get that extra greediness from not putting the comsats down. But still should be just fine. Here comes the mutas. Looks like me Terran getting those turrets set down just in time. Terran electing to go into the 3 barracks production from here. Delay his factory a little bit. Here we go. The Meta's looking to poke their way in. Fighting on top of the turret. One turret gonna go down. Yeah, I think they need to get out of there. Nice job from Meek Terran. Defended pretty well. Didn't take too much damage there.
Nice job. Yep. Got a good read on the scout and
oh, nice spot here. Finding this spot that was a little bit undefended. Find some SCV kills there. Nicely done from Vile Tomato. Taking the close hatchery as his third. Interesting choice. Oh, nice meta harassment again. Vile getting really good with these meta lists, man.
Vile is just, I mean, he's like I've learned so much StarCraft from Vile. He's just an all-around solid player at all 3
He is.
races.
I mean, he is all around solid, and like you said, he was off racing Protoss and CPL, which I think helped. Over to help round him out overall. And he's definitely getting a lot better. Oh, nice job finding this spot, creating an opportunity to get more damage done on these SCVs, forcing the Marines back into the main. Getting nice damage done here with these mutas. He's gonna fly out there. Only 3 muta lists, it seems, remaining.
Yeah, and 2 of them are almost about to die.
Oh my gosh, well, he actually kind of lost quite a lot of mutas there.
Really good defense from Mick Terran. Just
okay, there's 5. A little bit more to show up. She definitely needs, because this is pretty much all the army that Vile has right now to stop the Terran from moving out and taking down the 3rd base, which I don't know if Meat Terran has been able to scan for it at this point yet or not. But now there's only 5 mutas here. I think Meat Terran could move out and deal with these mutas with his rally if he really wanted to, but he is going to be taking more damage here, unfortunately. Not been able to get more turrets up. His economy did take quite a big hit there.
Muta's bugging out again.
Yeah, nice job from Vile, forcing that Bio just to kind of stay back at home for now. Using these mutas once again.
But
getting a
Vile,
nice advantage.
Vile feeling very confident about the harassment he's getting done with these mutas, because he is taking a 3rd base behind this.
Yep, And now the thing with this build that Meek Terran did the early +1 build, so he's had +1 done for quite some time, and now his +1 armor is actually about to finish as well, and this bio army is actually going to be super strong. I think it could just bust right through this third base, no problem. There's not going to be a lot of Mutalisks. There's only 5 or 7, I think, in that group. Meek Terran has found this timing. It's going to be perfect, I think.
There you go. Take down the Sunkens before they even come up.
Yeah, +1 armor finish. Yeah, this bio armor is absolutely terrifying right now.
Taking out all of the Mutas. And taking out all the Sunkens.
Right, Sunkens are no issue for 1-1 bio. Here's trying to make it up the ramp in time to save the day, but maybe not quite in time. Oh, the bio comes off of the hatchery.
Oh my
Starts
gosh.
to try to target down some of these lurkers. 2 go down, but 2 are remaining, and they're
more,
starting to
1.
clear up the bio.
Oh my gosh.
3
Wow.
Marines remaining. Oh my god. Oh my god, if there's another lurker, he might actually save this base.
This is like the
Is he gonna
Giga Chat
save it?
squad. What the hell?
Oh
Wow.
my god. No way. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Vile with the clutch save on that hatchery. Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, dude.
What a play.
That hatchery on 200 HP.
Wow.
Oh, I almost would have wished Make would have just kept targeting down that hatchery. I kind of wish that. But it's so hard to know in the situation, right? It's like, do I go for the units or do I go for the hatchery? Sometimes it's better to do one or the other, and you don't know in this situation. He's gonna come back and finds another sweet spot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, 1 lurker. What?
1 armor on the lurkers.
What happened? What just happened there? He mistargeted that lurker? He must have mistargeted that lurker. There's no way that lurker survived that long. Oh my god.
So,
Breeze, what is happening, bro? That base should have gone down like twice by now, and Meek Terran just not finding the shots, unfortunately. So unlucky, man.
well, I think part of it is that now the lurkers have a +1 carapace upgrade on them.
They do, they do.
So, I don't know, man. This is intense.
Yeah, definitely intense.
I might need to get another glass of water after this game. Holy cow.
I cannot believe that Vile Tomato held that. But I mean, it's not like it's actually worked out that bad for the Terran. I mean, he forced a lot of units from the Zerg. Forced a lot of things that Zerg doesn't want to be doing right now. And so Terran staying on top of his macro is actually going to be able to come out and force another battle here that Zerg doesn't want to be dealing with at this time. It looks like Meek is going to be able to take his third base as well behind this. Nice job getting those lurkers on top of those medics. He pulls 1 out just in time. Some random medics on the map just hanging out, taking a break. Those medics had to get away from the action for a little bit. I understand. It's just going off on their own. Who knows why?
Mick taking a third of his own. I like this call and putting a bunker in front of here. You know what? I feel like if you're Mick, you probably are going to want to push out at some point. Yeah, which looks like he's going to try and do. He does have still a really good position in upgrades, and Zerg pretty much only has a few defensive lurkers and static D.
And I tell you, I'm still in shock in the fact that he defended that third base. Like, I just can't believe that. That was so incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. But this army, no doubt, is 100% terrifying. Like you said, there's not really a whole lot for defense here, so Terran is going to be able to get that map control and might have a potential bust timing here.
I feel like I'm watching the Roughnecks on Starship Troopers right now. It's just
Classic, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, that lurker actually got massive damage done there.
The ultras here are really gonna
Clutch timing on those ultras, right?
Wow. Clutch indeed.
These lurkers. Wow, just clearing up that bio. Oh no. Are they bad? I didn't think they were that bad.
Man.
Maybe I think he forgot the second round to get that started though. That definitely hurts. Oh my goodness. Meek Terran.
Wow.
Tapping out of game 2 though. What a game, man. What a game.
Indeed, man.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought he was gonna take that. I just can't believe that.
I really did too. Like I mean those ultras coming out just in a nick of time. How does the ultra have 4 upgrades?
Gotta love the ultras, right? When they get that chitinous plating upgrade.
Oh my gosh.
Then it gives them that extra +1 right off the bat, regardless of if they have any upgrades.
Oh my
So
gosh.
They'll just stack on top of whatever upgrades they have at that point.
That is, I think, I don't know if
I
Mick.
think it might give them +2 armor, actually. I think the most you can get is 5, I want to say.
I don't know if Mick was out of the game just yet, but these ultras, you're right, which is totally clutch for Vile.
Yeah, I mean, I get the impulse to want to GG here, but the fact that Meek Terran was getting his third base up and going, I mean, yeah, it was a mistake that he forgot those upgrades, but I think he could have actually managed to fight it out a little bit. I didn't see what his macro was looking like there at the end, but maybe the fact that he just lost that massive army count that kind of triggered him to go to the GG, which makes sense. You lose your whole army like that.
It happens. And, you know, learning how to read where you are in the game is a skill.
It is.
And it's not an easy skill.
It's definitely one reason why I stress to new players to try to watch the replays after every game. And if it's tilting enough to where you can't watch it, at least try to come back and watch the game.
Right.
Because there's so much information to be learned from each game that's just so valuable that you don't get that information if you don't go and watch that replay. So
yeah,
but really nice games between these two players. Nice job, Vile, taking down the 2 points for his team, Rockets Raiders. And it looks like they did a sweep in that tier. They won every set. So congratulations to the Rockets Raiders.
But you know what? The numbers say 2-0, but man, you watch these games, it was pretty close.
Closer, right? Way closer than you would imagine from having the 2-0s, no doubt.
Yeah. So excellent set today.
Cool. Well, thanks again for having me, Breeze. Really nice casting with you as always, man.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure casting with you as well. We are going into the scoreboard, updating the scores, and then we're going to look for somebody to raid.
All right.
Clean 2-0s across the board here for Rockets Raiders. Okay. And that should do it. Okay.
Yeah. GG's, everyone.
GG's, well played. Thank you to all of the players for your games in week 7 and for participating. I'll tell you, every single week I've cast for like the past 3-4 weeks in a row, every single series has been hype. Every single one.
No kidding, right?
Absolutely.
Have been some really good series this season. I can't believe we're already in week 7 here, or casting week 7. We're already in like week 9 next week, so we're making our way through this NSL season pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We're only going to be going to week 10, and then we have the playoffs, so we're already starting to come down to the nitty-gritty here in this NSL season. So
yeah,
keep up the good work, everybody, and thanks to everyone for show up to play. Really nice.
Absolutely, yeah, really nice.
Of course, all the casters and everyone helping with the production behind the scenes and putting in the extra hours. Really been really nice. So.
All right. So, do you know what the qualifications are for making it into the I'm assuming there's going to be another round of 16 postseason. Do you know how you get into that round of 16? Do you have to be like one of the top players in your team or something?
So I mean, kind of. It's basically based on tiers. So as you may have noticed, like throughout the season, we've kind of been breaking down the players into tiers, where the tier 1 is like the S through B pretty much, and the middle tier is kind of B to C rank, kind of maybe goes down to D, whatever. So we'll pretty much take the top players from each of those tiers and put them into their own individual tournament. So depending on your stats from the season, from this NSL, then we'll be selecting the top players from each tier to be put into that bracket. I believe we've been doing the 16-player tournament for each tier, so I believe that's how it's going to work out this season as well. The fact that we are getting more and more players each season means we have to kind of adjust as we go each season, so see how it works out. So maybe don't quote me exactly, but I think that's the plan as of right now.
Okay.
Is to do that 16-player tournament at the end. So
sweet. All right. Well,
after the team playoffs, decide who's number 1.
Okay, so after the regular season, we have playoffs.
Yeah, there should be, I believe, 1 or 2 weeks of playoffs, something like that. Maybe 3. I'm not for certain on that, but yeah, there will be a couple of weeks of playoffs after the regular season. So
cool. Okay. Sounds fun. I'm looking forward to it. This is my first NSL, so I am totally stoked about this whole season. It's been a lot of fun.
Right on. Yeah, it's always been good each season, getting better and better continuously. So really nice to see that. Really nice to see all the community players helping the community grow and stay live and active. I'd do it without all the players, so definitely a big shout out.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I think that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for us today. NSL, by the way, before we go, NSL is it is an in-house tournament. It's hosted by Team Nom, which stands for Nightmares of Mangst, but it is open to players outside of Nom. So, if you're not a part of NSL this season, but you love these games, stick around. I believe we are going to have an NSL7 sometime in the ways future. But
yes, indeed, there most likely will be another season. So,
but yeah, so yeah, if this looks like something that you want to do, keep up with us here at Nom, and I'm sure you'll catch wind of when the next one is. Up next, we are going to be rating a fellow Nommer, I believe, Ozzy Dahaki.
All right.
Uh,
Yes, indeed.
more StarCraft Brood War action. So stick around. Thank you so much for tuning in. My co-caster wasn't here today, but I am going to be co-casting with my co-caster Deadweight tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Pacific Time. And we are going to be doing another set of NSL games, and that's going to be taking place over at Deadweight's Twitch. So tomorrow night, definitely go over to his Twitch and check out another great series of games. My Twitch, I got all kinds of stuff going on. My motto is good company, good games, and so I got all kinds of stuff going on throughout the week where I'm playing games with all kinds of friends, all kinds of folks in my circle. So, if you're into good company and good games, definitely keep up with my Twitch, Arctic Sun. All kinds of stuff going on here. So, and yeah, I look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow night. Actually, sooner than that, tonight I have a cast, not a cast. I have a talk show thing with Deadweight as well. Which is also going to be on his stream. Me, Escalade, and Anderson. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Go check out Deadweight's stream tonight for the Brood War talk show. Until then, we have more Brood War coming your way with Ozzy Dahaki, and we got some 1v1s and stuff. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, take care, and as always, rock on and keep playing this wonderful game. I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much. And AK, as always, it's a pleasure to cast with you. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. You too, brother man.
I look forward to the next time, my friend.
All right, we'll see you guys.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Thank you, stay safe, and peace.
Thanks again there, Breeze. I'm going to go run and get some practice in. I got to play Voodoo here pretty soon for NS.
All right. Good luck. Have fun. All right, catch you later. All right, we're going to